Alright, welcome back to a new video. And today we're going to be talking about the next big fight happening November 5th. That is Bivol versus Ramirez. You know, they're fighting in Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. Money, I guess. Yeah, whatever, man. Get the bag. But who do I think would win? Let's cut to the chase. I think Bivol. It's Bivol. I've already said that he might win undisputed if he fights better Viev. Don't watch the video. I am very ashamed of that video. By the way, watch it. But the whole point is, well, you know, there's this little thing, you know, in terms of how much fights each have. Bivol has a cool 18 fights, right? Very, very little, actually. What the hell? 18 fights. That's, what the hell? And Gilberto Ramirez has 44. That's right, double of what Bivol has, and then some. I think it's like 2.5 of what Bivol has, and he's fighting him. And why do I think Bivol's gonna win instead of Ramirez, even though Ramirez has twice the amount of fights? In those 44 fights, he only managed to be a world champion at super middleweight. That's it. That's it. In 44 fights, he's been a super middleweight champion, and they moved up to light heavyweight. So, you know, I'm not going to say that's bad because it's a world champion. World champion is a world champion. But, like, 44 fights and that's all you did? Come on, man. That's worse than Terrence Crawford. Bivol had 18 fights and he's a world champion, too. And he beat the former pound-for-pound king Canelo. You know, you could go into depth saying that he outboxed him and all that stuff. But it's mostly because of his power, you know. And I think Bivol has better ring IQ than Ramirez. But I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy fight. Undefeated 44 fighter is obviously going to have some tricks up his sleeves. That being said, I don't think it's going to be enough. Bivol knows his distance, knows not to overcommit, you know? So Ramirez ain't going to counterpunch him effectively. Maybe if he pivots or whatever the hell they be saying about him, he pivots and he hits his body, then maybe Ramirez can pull off the win. But that's like, he has to constantly go to the body. I mean, constantly. Dude has to be banging away at the body for like 5 whole rounds if he expects to win against Bivol. Other than that, I think Bivol will stay on the outside, even though I think Ramirez has more range. I don't know who has more range, but I still think Bivol is going to keep his distance. And his defense is really good. People don't talk about his defense, but he is very susceptible to the uppercut. So, hey, Ramirez might do a body shot uppercut combo or whatever the hell Street Fighter stuff they be doing, and maybe he could pull off a win. But that's about it. Go to the body and some uppercuts. Other than that, Bivol's gonna outpoint him either by unanimous decision or split decision. There is not gonna be a tie, and I don't think Ramirez is gonna win. I get it. People don't want to admit it, but come on, Bivol already showed that he's worthy of the 175-pound belt. Because, you know, their last fights say a lot. Who did Ramirez fight? I don't know who. He's a 175-pounder, obviously, but I don't know him. Everyone knows who Bivol fought because it was Canelo versus Bivol. Everyone watched for Canelo. Ain't no one care about Bivol and all that stuff. So what does it say for the future of both these fighters if they win or lose? If Bivol loses, well, his hype is dead. You know, his hype is dead. Yeah, he's gone. He's just going to become irrelevant until the Canelo-Bivol rematch happens. But other than that, it's only up for him. You know, if he goes down, he's going to go back to his old irrelevant 175-pounder champion title, you know. If Ramirez loses, I think it might be over for Ramirez too, because what else is he going to do? He already fought Bivol, and if he loses, no one's going to pick him as a favorite against Better Viev, all right? No one's going to pick him against as a favorite. So, you know, but if they win, Bivol's eventually going to fight Better Viev for undisputed. I already said it before. I do think Bivol might pull off the victory. Unless he gets bonked on the head. Because goddamn Better Viev loves bonking people on the head for no reason. Like, leave him alone. Leave his equilibrium alone, man. And then Ramirez wins. The same thing. He's going to go to the undisputed fight with Better Viev. Who is he going to fight next? Because Canelo already said, yeah, if Ramirez wins, I'm not going to fight Ramirez. Because I don't fight other Mexicans, which is, you know, I mean, it's your preference, man. You don't want to fight Mexicans? You don't want to fight Mexicans. But, you know, it's a bit weird. You're gonna fight defeated Bivol for a rematch. I'd be like, it doesn't hit as much, you know. So yeah, that's my prediction. I think Bivol's a little too smart for Ramirez, even though Ramirez has 44 fights. I say like you could cut half of them off because half of them probably really are irrelevant fighters probably had like, I don't know who he fight, to be honest. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter, but to beat Bivol, you're gonna need to be better than just a good fighter. You're gonna be an exceptional fighter. So Ramirez, go to the body, uppercut. Bivol, don't overcommit. That's about it. I mean, you don't have to tell him twice, but that's the whole thing. Bivol, I say, what? I'm gonna make a really, really concise prediction. I say it's gonna be a 7-5 or 8-4 fight for Bivol. I'm gonna say that right now. Am I gonna bet actual money on it? Hell no. That's my chicken nugget money, alright? Leave that alone. But other than that, what's the next video gonna be about? Well, it's gonna be about Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. That's what it's gonna be about. Don't tell me why, I'm just gonna say it, alright? And the next one, which is actually a video I actually do want to make, is the Estrada Chocolatito fight, the trilogy. And I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. And let me tell you something. People might not like that prediction. Actually, no, people will definitely like that prediction. Because, you already know who I'm going for, right? But other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.
I feel some rain coming on. Oh, wait, no, that's just a crop drop.